What's up, you guys? My name's Eric, and today we're going to take a look at this 2015 Dean Stealth Slime. Let's get right into this, shall we? Alrighty, so as we just saw here, this is the 2015 Dean Stealth Slime. And for those of us that don't know, the Stealth is a take on the traditional ML shape, and it's a bit more pointy and angular than your traditional ML. You can see we get the hard sides here, and this is kind of the design that came right before the Razorback, which I'm sure a lot of us kind of know. But this design was kind of spawned by Dimebag. He wanted something that was a little bit more aggressive looking than the traditional ML or just the traditional D3s, since this was a Washburn design. So this all started roughly around 1999, the year 2000. Dimebag wanted something a little bit more angular and sharper, that I was just kind of saying, and something that kind of resembled a military fighter jet, which is what the traditional black and silver stealth kind of resembles. You can see the really hard lines, and if you look at a picture of a military jet, they kind of have the same aesthetic kind of going on. Very in your face. Whereas this one, it's still in your face, but we have a bit of a brighter color on it with a flame maple veneer. You know, you guys know I love my slimes. I got the slime up on the wall here that's signed, and this one's a pretty sweet one as well. There's a difference in finish, obviously, but yeah, still a slime, still love it. So kind of like all Dimebag guitars in the Signature series, whether it be Dean or Washburn, we got similar specs running all throughout them. We got a mahogany body and neck. This one obviously topped off with a pretty nice flame maple veneer, which is finished in this slime color. We got a matching veneer on the headstock as well. It's in the same slime finish. This one also has the Razorback headstock because there was you can't really get the licensing to do the traditional Washburn Stealth headstock that obviously came on the Washburn Stealths. And we got a C-shaped neck profile in here, which is pretty common for the imports. It feels pretty good. You know, I love the V-neck profile, especially on these guitars. It just seems like that's how they should come from factory, but, you know, is what it is. C-shaped neck is still comfy. We have Seymour Duncan Dimebucker on the bridge. We have a Dean design DMT pickup in the neck, which is probably to resemble like a 59 bridge, but in the neck, just how Dime had his. 2 volumes, 1 tone. We got the traction knobs as well. We have 22 nickel frets on a rosewood fingerboard. Then we have these big diamond inlays with the Razorback inlay at the 12th, which you would normally find on just a traditional Dean Razorback as well. Black hardware, Grover tuners, Floyd Rose tremolo, and overall just a very well built, very solid guitar. And now let's hear how this thing sounds on its own outside of a mix. Alrighty, so I got two slimes right here. We got the Korean Stealth Slime on the left here, and we got the USA D3 on the right here. So obviously there was a big difference between the two. The USA D3, that's basically like what Dime played throughout 95 all the way up to kind of the end of Pantera, because he didn't really play a slime in the Damage Plan days. That was more or less a lot of the stealth than when he made his way back to Dean's towards the end of his career. Then over here we got a little bit of a brighter slime configuration here. Now obviously I'm more partial to the traditional one because obviously that's what I grew up seeing, and I feel like all the slimes should kind of look like how Dime had his slimes. Really not so much this. Still a slime though, still pretty awesome, but just trying to show you the variation, because even on the American slimes here, there is still a bunch of different color variations that I've seen, especially when the earlier ones started to fade to a nice orange, and some people just call those the slange bursts, because it's actually an orange guitar. It's pretty cool. But for how rare both these guitars are, or at least more so the D3, it's pretty sweet seeing two slimes side by side like I've done in some previous videos, so just wanted to showcase this really quick. Alright, here we go. Don't hate it. This is just a little bit of a comparison that shows you how a D3 and a Stealth kind of stack up. Now obviously with the legal issues here, I can't remember if this Stealth that I got behind the D3 is one of the ones that has a bit more of a modified and stretched out shape, or if this is true to the actual Stealth that Dime designed with Washburn. But just to give you guys an idea and show you a side-by-side profile of the two, obviously the Stealth has a bunch of harder lines on it, more pointed edges as opposed to the D3. As you can see up on the top here and on the sides. Yeah. Obviously the necks are going to be the same, and obviously the headstocks are going to be totally different because we have a Razorback headstock versus the offset D3 headstock, which Washburn also had to do for trademarking issues back in the day. Alright, so that kind of wraps things up here for the Dean Stealth Slime. Now, this is a pretty semi-rare guitar here. They don't really pop up. There's a couple on Reverb right now, but obviously with the whole legal issues that are going on with the Dimebag estate and the Dean Guitars company, these probably aren't going to be around for much longer, and they're probably just completing orders like they were with the Southern Crosses, and they are done as far as we know. And there is something coming. I think a few of us know about it, and we will just have to see what actually happens after all these legal issues and court dates are finally done, but a lot of us are definitely looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the future of Dime guitars and everything, and we'll just have to see what happens and how they actually roll out. So, if you like this video and you like all the Pantera and Dimebag Darrell stuff that I do, please consider subscribing. Really lets me know that I'm doing a good job and that you like the stuff that I do, especially that if it's Pantera related. So yeah, leave a comment, let me know on your favorite Dimebag guitars, let me know if you like the Stealth shape or not, and let me know if you have any other cool Dimebag guitar stories or any cool Dimebag meet and greet stories as well. Would love to hear them, would love to chat with you guys all about that stuff. You know I love it. Alright, thanks for watching, hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.